Welcome back, everybody. Aspect Divine here, and I'm joined by my good friend Register 4 Mallory.
Hello.
And today I'm giving you guys my Uncharted 4 A Thief's End review. Now, please keep in mind at the time of me recording this, I have not completed the entire campaign. However, I have just sat down for 2 straight hours playing through it and got a decent kind of experience and a taste of what it has to offer. So, Mal, he has no clue what my reviews are going to be. He's pretty curious to hear what I'm going to say about this because I'm pretty well known for hating on the Uncharted games. However, this will be my best and unbiased review, so let's get into it. So I'll be reviewing character development / characters in general, the plotline of the game, the graphics, the sound effects, and also the multiplayer aspect. So let's get right off the character development and characters. So far, I've been introduced to, obviously, Nathan Drake, obviously main character. They build him up a little bit better as kind of a normal guy, and I kind of like how they've done that. We've also seen some Sam, and Sam's a really unique character. I kind of feel like it's a bit convenient, the lost brother kind of aspect of it, but again, I don't mind his character, and the voice acting is pretty well done for both of them. Elena isn't a big part so far, gotta say, but hey, comes and as it goes. Sully, I haven't seen any of so far, but I'm looking forward to seeing him later on. But overall, characters, I'm going to have to give it a 8.3 out of 10. They're well done, not to the extent that I can fully get behind them, but they are really well done. Plotline. So the plot so far is rather mysterious and wrapped and veiled, and I like that, I really do. And I believe that it probably will thin out along the way. I'm really digging the kind of piratey feel it's giving off as an overall. So yeah, I got to give the plotline from what I've seen so far. I'm gonna have to give a probably 7.9 out of 10. I can't go above it because I haven't seen enough to really justify that, but it will probably increase as I see more of it. Graphics are amazing in this game. The character details are really well done. I gotta say, some of the backgrounds do have a bit of a blur to them, though, and also several of the photographs in the game do have some lines on them. However, games can't be perfect without their so on. So, graphics I'm gonna give a 9.4 out of 10. Pretty well done. If they have just gone that extra mile with adding detail to everything, it's an easy 10 out of 10. But yeah, well done. Soundtrack, not too much influence from the soundtrack so far. What I've heard has been good. Its ambience is pretty well built up. It isn't so building up that it just kind of hints, like gives away what's going to happen, which I like. Going to give the soundtrack an 8.7 out of 10. Gameplay. I am well known for hating Uncharted 1's gameplay. Choppy movement just doesn't work. It feels weird. This game takes that aspect that I hated and just throws it out the door. It makes me feel like it's a fluid moving game. I enjoy that aspect. I'm going to give it a 9.7 out of 10 for the gameplay that I've used so far. The final category, the multiplayer. Now, this is probably, to me, my favourite bit about this game so far. The simple fact that I'm a really big multiplayer player when it comes to shooters, and I love what they've done here. They've kind of taken the third-person shooter aspect and flipped it on the head a bit. You can pick up treasure around the maps, you get different skill trees to upgrade. The vanity chest, I think, is a well thought out system. It doesn't make it unbalanced, it's just purely aesthetics. The multiplayer itself works great. The grapple system is fun to use. Admittedly, the melee system is a bit fucking broken, but hey, games can't be without their flaws. Gotta say though, as an overall, multiplayer is a lot of fun to play in. Definitely good to play with your friends and just like somewhat figure out tactics and how you're gonna go around the map and just annihilate the enemy team. And it is always fun to throw a statue of Eldorado in a massive group of them. I'm gonna get the multiplayer. This was multiplayer in 2 parts. In general, sorry, no, not in general first. For its ability to try and go out there and do something different, I give it a 9.9 out of 10. It's gone out there, it's taken a different kind of spin on it, and it worked well. However, in general, I can't rate it as highly because the multiplayer does have a few flaws. I got to give, in general, a 9.3 out of 10. So still pretty high. So, as my overall rating for this game, I gave Uncharted 1 a 3.4 out of 10. How much I hated the game. I said Uncharted 1, didn't I? Yeah, I said Uncharted 1. Uncharted 4 gets an 8.7 out of 10 from me. Not a perfect game, but not a bad game. I would recommend this to anyone who's driven by stories. I'd recommend this to someone who wants to get a good aesthetic, someone who enjoys looking at graphics. I'd recommend it to. And if someone wants to try something a little bit different and out there in the multiplayer genre, I'd recommend it too. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed my review on Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. I've tried to keep it as unbiased as I can, because again, I do have a bit of a beef with the original games, but this one's gone above and beyond, and my dear fellow Mario is doing some drop kicks. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed my review. If you did, leave a like, comment, and please subscribe. My Hannibal review will be coming out soon. I've almost finished season 2, I haven't done season 1 reviews yet, but don't worry, I'll be out soon. Anyway, look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.